What is going on, people? People of Hexaco. Good to see you again. Coming at you with another video. Live stream, just me. Kind of a solo one. Gonna pregame Hexologist show in a minute here. But I'm gonna hang out with you guys for about an hour. So it's good to see all you guys. What is going on, Cookie Boys? What is going on, the Joker? Yeah, might be a weird time on a Friday. You know, not a lot of people in the chat yet. Oh, we got some now. Yeah, today we're going to talk about, man, so the big payday is done, right? Big payday is over. What do we do now, guys? What do we do now? Is HEX dead? Is it dead, guys? Is that it? No, obviously not. It's not dead. It is alive and better than ever before. I'm really excited for this phase in the HEX ecosystem, you know, in the HEX community, because it's only just begun. And launch phase is now over, which frees us up to not have to talk about all the other complicated free claims and big payday. No more big payday dump. That's not a thing anymore. And guys, if we survived that, again, that was our fourth 70% dump. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, this ain't our first rodeo, boys. And if you've been in HEX for longer than, I would say, 15 days, you know, if you didn't buy the absolute top, or if you didn't buy anywhere above 0.003 or 0.004, you're probably feeling pretty good. And even if you did, it's okay. I feel your pain. You know, it's not fun when the price goes down, and it's not fun to act like it's fun. It's not cool just to sit around and be like, haha, just because I got in earlier than you, I'm fine. You know, I understand, guys. It's not a great feeling, but you got to believe, guys. You got to believe that this is not the end, and you got to be confident. Come on. This is crypto. How many cryptos fluctuate 70%, 80% all the time? Even Bitcoin did it in February of last year. No, sorry, this year. What's going on, Hex Yoda? What's up, man? What's up, Stefan Fishing Blog? What's up, Brian? Cheers, bro. I saw your stream the other day with Silver the Antidote. Pretty cool stuff you were talking about. Hex Yoda says, people who want to know what it was like buying the January 5th low, this is close. This is close. If you know, I didn't even buy as much as I should have around the January 5th low. I didn't buy on the day of the 5th, but I bought a little bit earlier and a little bit later than that. And it ended up being the best decision of my crypto career so far. So again, history doesn't always repeat itself, but it sometimes rhymes. And dip buying is how real generational wealth is made. Not just in crypto, but in everything, guys. When there's blood in the streets, that's what they say. It's time to buy. Being greedy when everyone is fearful and doing the opposite of what everybody else does, the opposite of the herd, is what really brings you wealth in the long term. So try to see the bigger picture, guys. I know it sucks right now. I know it's been 15 days of dump. And to be honest, we might have a little bit more. I know there's a couple addresses that have liquid HEX that I've seen that have about 250 million HEX that, you know, they seem to be dumping 1 million at a time. That tends to get bought back up pretty quickly. But, you know, it's all speculation. But I think after that, it's off to the races for HEX. Tiago, hey, what's up, dude? Diamond One, when would you recommend to buy? I don't give financial advice, so I can't recommend anybody to do anything, right? Just listen to all the information available to you and ask yourself if you want to hold an interest-bearing, triple audited, secure crypto for the long term into the next crypto bull market, right? So, I mean, to me, crypto in general is looking pretty spicy right now. We saw it in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at all-time highs. I think a lot of that's going to trickle into Ethereum. And ultimately, a lot of that is going to trickle into the things we love, like HEX. But that's just like my opinion, man. Mikey Munn, what's up, dude? Finally, someone that understands it's not okay to say, haha, I got in early. Yeah, you know, you might see all of us laughing and partying on big payday. And we did get in early, most of us, right? But even the ones that didn't, you know, it's not fun to brag and point fingers, because I know there's a good portion of people that bought above 0.004. And, you know, I bought a little bit too. I'm not going to lie. I bought at 0.008 because I figured, hey, anything under a penny sounds good to me, right? So on that small investment, again, I dollar cost average in. So On that one, on that buy, I'm definitely down. I'm down probably 50% ish, right? But you just got to it takes time. And I know it's not fun to hold through dips, but really holding through dips and buying dips in crypto, that's when the real money is made. Historically, right? Past performance does not predict future success, but you got to zig when everyone else zags. You know what I mean? Mike Burton, hey, what up from the UK? What up, Mike? Gypsy Lexi, even if Hex falls, we still got the community. Yeah, it's already fallen. So it's is the bottom in? That's the question everyone wants to know. I think if the bottom's not in already, I think it's close. But again, not financial advice. I have no idea. And I just think it's fun to speculate, just like all of you. Day 43 OG, what's happening, bro? Crypto Mark, what's up, man? Crypto Mark was like, hey, man, when are you going to do another live stream? I'm like, shit, I guess it's been a while, huh? So today, the answer is today. Diamond 1, what do you make of Nagabo? I think he's a cool guy. He's panicking. He seems to be going through the same emotions that a lot of people go through. You know, he's just one guy, but we all don't like to lose money on paper. You know, if you don't look at Hex as a long-term play, and if you're not, again, the top 1% of traders, because really only 1 to 2% of traders actually make money. So try to be honest with yourself. Do you want to be a trader? Do you want to try to time the market? Or do you want to hold something long-term and make trustless interest passively and have kind of a passive income machine? That sounds more attractive to me. I've tried the trading thing, didn't do so hot. And at some point, I had to be honest with myself that trading was not for me. I was putting myself through the meat grinder over and over again. And so I opted for a crypto that was a long-term one that would be around in 5 or 10 years. That's not going anywhere, right? So in the early days of any crypto, right, especially when there's lower liquidity, we get a lot of this volatility. But when you see it from the point of this is something that's happened 4 times before, and this is a crypto that's built to last and stand the test of time due to its kind of design intentions, well, that's where I'm placing my bet. My bet is on the long-term success, right? So I haven't actually sold any HEX yet. My first big sells come out in about a year, if I'm being honest. And I've got smaller stakes, right? Like I've got a 50,000 HEX stake that comes out in, like it already came out, but the gas fee is so fucking high right now that I'm just, I'm letting it ride until hopefully it falls within the 2-week grace period, but hopefully I can unstake that and at a point where it won't cost me more than the damn stake itself. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about, people that are going through their first dip. It's understandable, guys. I mean, it's not fun. But because this is a long-term hold, my only recommendation psychologically is just to not check the price every 5 seconds, 5 minutes, hour. If you don't check the price all the time, it's going to save you a lot of mental anguish, right? Just reading more about HEX, about what it was designed for, will make you feel better. And because of the, kind of lower liquidity on Uniswap, again, it's still top 20 liquidity out of every coin on Uniswap, but these things rocket around all the time because it's really up to the whales that are buying and selling to move the price right now in these giant moves. When we get to a mature state in a couple of years where there's more liquidity, we won't have to see these giant volatile moves. But think about Bitcoin, right? I wasn't there in 2011. I wasn't there in 2012, but the only place it was traded on was Mt. Gox and maybe local Bitcoins or something. And so when there's only one market, right? And I'm sure in the Bitcoin days, it was super illiquid. The price was probably fluctuating around all the time. I mean, people held it. They went from $30 to $2 and then it came back, right? To me, this is like getting in on Bitcoin when it was $1. And so I think that if we treat this like getting in at Bitcoin at $1, we're going to have to go through some of the same mental games and pain, and not only pain, euphoria as well, that the crypto OGs went through. The real crypto OGs, right? Not the 2017 influencers. Those guys, never mind. I'm not going to get into it. What's up, Aaron Ellis? How's it going? Mike Beck. Any whale comes now will get piranha treatment. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about us, the little buyers, we're kind of like the piranhas snatching up any whale sells. But think about the opposite side. If we get a big whale buy, we could just ride along like little fish on the whale's belly and ride it up. All right. What's going on D Live, everybody? How's it going? Got 35 people here. Great to see you guys. Happy early Thanksgiving to everyone. Hopefully you're going to go back home with your families and don't stare at the charts, okay? Go hang out with your family. Just take a break and enjoy your trustless interest. Tobe23, what's up, man? It's Wednesday. And it is Wednesday. True. Mexican Sweat, what's up? Anonymous, what's up, dude? Where's the bottom? Should we buy the dip? Yeah, I'm a non-giver of financial advice, but people that buy dips in crypto seem to historically do pretty well, as long as they pick a coin that doesn't go to zero, right? So if you think HEX is going to zero, steer clear. If you think HEX has a really bright future full of a bunch of awesome potential, hey, you might want to buy the dip. Children of the Grave, what's up, dudes? I finally got my bro in near the top, and he is dollar cost averaging and is happy. He's getting a great tune deal. Yeah, I mean, part of the cool thing about Big Payday, it was similar to a stock split, not the same, but you got more HEX to minimize the pain of your loss, right? So let's say you got 30 to 40% more HEX and you didn't sell at a loss. Let's say you got in at a penny, wrote it down to 30, 40 cents or 0.003 or 0.004 rather, but you got the 30 to 40% bonus. It negates your loss by 30 to 40%. So instead of maybe a 70%, it only feels like a 40% loss. So that's the thing that you can be happy about. And if you're holding it and not selling it, hopefully you realize this is a long-term coin that kind of minimized the pain for everybody, right? Not to mention it took away from the sell pressure of the would-be dumpers, which I cover in my previous video. Swearworks, what's up, man? Hexo Noob. Hey, Coffee, how's it going? Swearworks, by the way, your stream title still says 1 week till Big Payday. Oh, shit. I probably didn't change that in D Live. Oops. Thanks for the heads up, man. On YouTube, it's better. Cookie Boys, there he is. Yes, there I am. David Fetter, what's up, man? Enjoying your mad gains? Children of the Grave, what's up, dude? Spiffy-tastic, how long has the dips lasted in the past? I don't know. Maybe we could take a look at that, huh? Let's take a look at how long dips have lasted in the past. I'll share my screen with you guys. Share that. And we want to go to V1, right? V1. Good old V1, because the V1 chart has, all of it, right? So let's scroll back on V1 and see. Now, again, with every dip, what happened in the past isn't going to repeat itself exactly, but maybe it's kind of like how every cycle in Bitcoin is lengthening, right? Maybe every dip kind of lengthens for a little bit. So this dip from December 19th to January 5th, what is that? 19, 11, 16 days for the first one. The first dip, the first negative 80% dip or 75% dip lasted 16 days. Let's see, the next one up here, we had February 6th down all the way to March 20th. So a month, March 13th. February 6th to March 12th. Let's call it. So February 6th to March 12th, that's a month and 6 days, 36 days. Let's go look at the next one. The next one, I guess we can call this the top on May 14th. The next one was weird because we had a lot of chop in the middle, right? A lot of chop. So all the way from May 14th to September 14th. So May, June, July, August, September. That was 4 months, but that almost had like another peak in the middle too. So it depends where you measure it from. It could be 2 months, it could be 4 months. What happened in between May and September was weird because it's like we had a 65% dip, then a 65% gain, and then a 65% dip again. And if I remember correctly, that might have been due to some sell-off from a certain other project. I don't really remember. Anyway, guys, it seems like they're getting longer. Maybe this one is a 4-month dip or a 5-month dip. Who knows, guys? I'm going to be optimistic. I hope it recovers by January, right? I think maybe we chop around and we're off to the races in January, but every dip is different. I can't really gauge too many patterns. There's not much data to work off of, right? There's been 3 or 4 dips, so you can't really say they're all going to be the same right now. So, I hate to make these predictions and then you get it wrong and everyone's like, you said it was going to go up by January. It's like, guys, I don't know, man. Big Pep, what's up, dude? Trevor, hey, coffee in chat. Crypto Press. Oh, whoa, beep, bop, bop. Eric Bugal, we need adoption for HEX to be worth anything. If not, interest over HEX means nothing. What's your input? Yes, we do, man. We need adoption. We need outbound messaging and marketing. So you are part of the network, right? So you can do your part by onboarding friends, family, incorporating it into your business somehow. You can shill HEX, or not shill. Shill is a negative word, right? You can promote HEX any number of ways. Go write Medium articles. Go answer questions in Telegram. Go make a YouTube channel. But outbound messaging outside of the crypto sphere is what we need to do. Think about the tiny little portion of the public that's in crypto, and then think about the 8 billion people in the world, right? A lot of traditional people, especially the ones with a lot of money, they're not all in crypto, guys. There's a lot of rich people in other things. So outbound messaging, cross-pollination. If you have a podcast or some kind of channel that's about something else, I honestly think that's one of the best ways to go about promoting HEX, because you can just sprinkle it in as a promotion, or almost like not a paid advertising segment, but just promoted content, right? So you could take 5 minutes at the beginning and middle of one of your videos, and if you're a guy that's already got a big following somewhere else, well, you can recommend a product that you like a lot too, right? So cross-pollination, it's up to everybody, right? We can't have any expectations from the origin address or the flush address. So in the meantime, we might get some nice surprises every now and then. But if we are the network, I think it's up to us to do our part. HEX for life, baby. Brissology, what's up, dude? Good to see you. It's fun hanging out with you on the 24-hour stream. Live stream tennis match. Trevor keeps saying I look like a tennis player. I'll take it. What's up, Big Pep? Big Pep energy. Glad you're in here. Far Out Aliens, what's up, Crypto Coffee and all Hexicans? I'm selling my car and buying more HEX and staking it as soon as possible. Good for you, Far Out Aliens. I hope you don't need to drive anywhere. But if you're selling your car, then I'm assuming you don't need it, right? Belliot Brand, hey fam. What's up, man? Asalith, just got into HEX. Hope this works out. Oh, if you just got in, Asalith, I think if you just got in the past 3 days, I personally think that's a great time to get in. Now, if you got in, 2 weeks ago, that sucks. It's not fun, but you just got to believe, guys. This is going to go. I mean, you can't make guarantees, right? Do your part to help this project succeed. It's a finished product, right? It's amazing. HEX is fucking awesome. Why wouldn't people want to earn trustless interest? Why wouldn't people want to make passive income and make saving money fun again? HEX does so many things right that it just is a no-brainer. Not only to me, but to anybody that's familiar with the concept of CDs. Why can't Bitcoin be locked up and make interest for you? Why is Bitcoin so hard to use? Why do the transactions take so long? Why do I have to get it through all these only certain gate kept methods, and takes KYC and AML to get it? It's just, HEX has all these advantages, better logo, better branding, easier to remember. And just compounding interest is really the miracle here. Compounding interest. Bojan, what's up, dude? Spike says, yup. Yup to fill your bags. Yeah, I bought a little bit at 0.004 as well. Just telling you what I did, not making any financial advice. Forward Aliens says, I just talked to a lot of non-crypto people about HEX and also answer a lot of questions about Bitcoin and ETH, etc. Yeah, I think Bitcoin and ETH are fine too. I'm not bashing Bitcoin and ETH. I think to a lot of people, it's kind of like the gateway drug. So if they've heard of Bitcoin and ETH, that makes for a nice, easy transition into a conversation about some new innovative product built on top of ETH. Again, triple audited too. That's another thing. I feel more secure in HEX than I feel with any other cryptocurrency. I really do. And yeah, again, for a lot of people, it takes time for something to be accepted and adopted and for them to trust it and build rapport with it. HEX has been around for a year. So it's not as long as Bitcoin, but a year is a long time. And the launch phase is over. It was successful, 100% uptime. That should make you extremely confident that it's going to continue to go well, right? The Lindy effect. The longer something survives implies a higher future likelihood of survival. Gab A says, buy some for family and friends for Christmas. Great idea, Gab A. That's what I did. I bought some for family and friends. Let's adjust that mic a little bit. Thomas Collum says that gas price, though. Yeah, that gas price is a little annoying, huh? That gas price is pretty not great. So that's why I'm waiting a few days. Hopefully it dies back down a little bit. Does anybody know what's eating up all the gas right now? If anybody knows, shoot me a message in the chat. Sigmund says, also, I am new. Made my first stake just now. Have to finish it in 5 years on my birthday. A present to myself. That's a great idea. Sometimes I've done birthday stakes in the past as well. It's nice to give yourself a little bit of gift for delaying your gratification, right? It's a great concept. Spiffy-tastic. How long is... Oh, that's where I left off. Children of the Grave. Fees are somewhat better today than they were a couple days ago. Yeah, I think fees a couple days ago were like $25 to unstake one of my stakes. I think now it's probably $7 or $8. So... Dangerously Stupid says $2 Bitcoin in 2014 was one of the best opportunities of all time. And 3 years later, 20K. Yeah. $2 Bitcoin? Was it really $2 in 2014? I don't know if that's true, but it's if you do the thing that nobody believes, if you're ahead of the curve, right? People called Bitcoin a scam, people were screaming at Ethereum. They turned out to be some of the most innovative things in the space that led the way for future innovation to happen, right? Children of the Grave, whales are lurking. I hope they are. I would bet they are too. Tobler, earlier, I thought you said today was Friday. Did I say today was Friday? I'm sorry. It's been a long week. It's only Wednesday. Good thing I got tomorrow and Friday off. So be able to enjoy some time with the family, and you all should too, right? Take a break. Take a break from crypto. It's okay. We should bottom about 4 days from now, 369 HEX. Maybe. Okay, he's trying to do some math, saying 363 days since HEX launch. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, 4 days is as good of a guess as anything else, Crypto Learner, hey guys, patiently seeing weak hands falling lower and lower. Weak hands, yes, they're going to sell. Weak hands are going to be weak hands. If you can't wait multiple months and years, that's not really what HEX was designed for. However, HEX does bring in the traders as well because of all the volatility. So if you're a really, really good trader, this might be a trader's wet dream, but it also brings in some foolish traders too that think they know better. And it's those traders that think they can outsmart the market that usually end up getting wrecked. So the only people that win are really the holders in the long run. They win by far compared to everybody else, right? Imagine holding up Bitcoin from 1,000,000%. It'd be really, really boring, right? It'd be really just sitting on your hands, But if you tried to trade every top and time every bottom, you'd end up with less than 1,000,000%, right? Almost certainly you would end up with less than 1,000,000%. Guess who doesn't care about the price for 150 days? This guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned with day-to-day price, but it's fun not to beat around the bush. It is painful for the new guys, right? So just wanted to say that I do feel you guys' pain, but you got to hold it for long term, and 2 weeks is not long term, guys. 2 weeks is not long term. It might feel like that in crypto, but this is a financial product built on the blockchain that is meant to last years, and it's meant to be kind of a lifestyle choice, right? You buy these stakes and you lock them up for when you want to make other financial decisions in the future, right? So yeah, you're speculating on the price, but you're still earning 40% APY. Tell me where else you can get 40% APY. You can't get that in any other, I mean, as far as I know, any other cryptocurrency, let alone traditional financial product. Definitely not. You'd be lucky to get 2% in the traditional world. What's up, Monk 1994? What's up, Knight of Thor? Thanks for the ice cream. Sig Hex, thank you for the follow. Let's see. I have Spiffy Tastic says I have 150K ending in 9 days. He could emergency end stake, and because he served over 50%, or he could wait. Dude, that is up to you, man. That is totally up to you. It depends where you're at in your life. If you need the money and it's an emergency, sure, take it out. If you don't need the money right now and you can delay your gratification, it's like, why wouldn't you want that interest? You know? Sig Hex says, I finally found you streaming. Glad I found you, LOL. Thank you, Sig Hex. I appreciate it. Thanks for the ice cream as well. What do we got on the old YouTube? We got 109 on YouTube and 52 on DLive. So a little bit heavier on YouTube. Hey guys, if you haven't checked out DLive yet, it's a really cool streaming platform. You can throw lemons at me, and I'll do whatever you want for some lemons, right? But YouTube is cool. You can hang out on YouTube, you can hang out on DLive, but we're trying to shift over to DLive as well, just to get not only more viewers, but to have some redundancy and to be safe from censorship. YouTube has been known to censor people before, whereas DLive, the HEX community has kind of taken over. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun over there, guys. Check it out. Thomas Coleman, it's probably all that ETH moving around the other day going to ETH 2.0. Yeah, ETH 2.0 is coming out, huh? December 1st apparently is their launch day. Talk about delays, but hey, there's always delays. Someone asks, have I thought of doing movies? I have not thought of doing movies, although a HEX movie would be pretty cool. Crypto Mark says, are you still holding BTC or ETH, or are you all in HEX? I'm actually holding all three. I'm not going to lie. I'm holding all three, but I've been shifting a lot into HEX lately. Let's just say that. So, maybe it's just an emotional bias because I've held the others for so long, but, and you need ETH, right? You got to have some ETH for gas. So, make sure you have 1 or 2 ETH to throw around for gas fees. If you're going to be doing HEX, it's kind of a must have, which is why I'm bullish on ETH too. Everybody needs ETH to get any ERC20, especially HEX. So it literally is the enabler for everything. So that's why I think ETH is going to pump too. Azazel, this is crypto. Stuff goes up and down wildly. If EOS can hit a launch price of about $5, crash to 50 cents, and then later go up to $20, I'm going to keep buying HEX when it's dirt cheap. That is a great analogy. Imagine if EOS went to $5 and then you had to watch it go down to 50 cents. It's a pretty steep drop, right? But then if you held it, went back up to 20, right? And if you dollar cost averaged in more at the lows, you got more of those gains, right? It's not going to be the exact same thing, guys. I get it. Am I Jewish? No, I'm not. But I have Jewish tendencies, I've been told. It's funny. George and crypto. HEX is over. No, HEX is not over. It was a question. Yeah, HEX is not over, bro. Sorry to admit it. HEX is actually just getting started. It is launch phase is over. So maybe you meant launch phase. Why is it so hard to find the shear price? You mean share price? It's on go.hex.com, man. Share price is on go.hex.com. And it is on the stake tab. If you go to the stake tab. So thank you for the lemon, crypto learner. I'm going to set some moderators in here just for the hell of it. People want to know what other coins I'm bullish on. I don't have too much time, guys, to look into coins. I'm not one of those guys that promotes every top 5 altcoins to make you a millionaire. I'm just trying to describe what HEX is, why it's attractive, especially for a newcomer. It's at low prices right now. Just had a successful launch phase, one of the most successful I've ever seen in crypto. The price went up 260x during the launch phase, guys. It's insane. It's been audited 3 times, 100% uptime, technically decentralized, right? No admin keys, no backdoors. You hold your own keys. You are the network. It's the way crypto was supposed to be. Now, I'm sure this sounds like an infomercial, and maybe one day I'll start talking about other stuff too, right? But HEX is what I've been spending a lot of my time on right now. I want to spread the good word because I think it's a great tool for growing wealth, and I think it's going to be the future of crypto. I really do. Sounds crazy, right? It definitely sounds crazy, but if I told you in 2010 that Bitcoin was going to be worth billions of dollars in market cap one day, if I told you in 2010 that a digital currency that doesn't even exist, you can't even touch it, it's just called Bitcoin. You just send it in wallets, and you could use it on the dark web for drugs and stuff, and it's going to $20,000, and everyone's going to be talking about it. It's going to be in the news. You would not have believed me at that time. Very few would believe, right? But just look at the fundamentals, guys. Look what's really going on. You have something where technically it's decentralized. Economically, the origin address has been treating it as a benevolent whale, right? That's in the best interest of HEX. I think that's one of the strongest parts about it, right? And there's just so many other good selling points as well. HEX sailing, Uniswap V2 did $47,000 in the last 3 hours of volume, you mean? Okay, that's cool. Sigmund B, does interest matter if you only stake, say, $500? Yeah, I mean, the interest in HEX is 40% APY plus bonuses, right? So you get a longer pays better bonus and a bigger pays better bonus. So every additional year you lock up, you get 20% more. And for bigger pays better, the bigger amount quantity-wise that you have in your stake, you get more HEX for that too, on top of the compounding APY, right? So, you got to answer that question for yourself. Is $500 a lot for you? Would you be cool with waiting a year and maybe making $600 or $700? I mean, that sounds pretty good to me, right? If you don't need that money now. The name of the game is delayed gratification, guys. Delayed gratification. Forward Aliens said, my brother's kids are Jewish, so I'm kind of like an uncle to Jews. That's cool, man. I'm dating a Jewish girl right now. Pi mining with Jewsman. I think 99% uptime because of the inferior thing. Oh, no. So the inferior thing wasn't downtime on HEX. The inferior thing was downtime on MetaMask, right? So MetaMask wasn't able to pull the right stats together and pull the right information, right? HEX itself remained totally intact. The Ethereum blockchain was up, right? As far as I understand, it was the API connection between Ethereum and MetaMask that wasn't pulling the right information for a little bit. So it made it seem like there was some kind of snafu, but really the underlying protocol was doing just fine. So I think they're different. Sanford says, what do you think about the OA staking all the HEX and decreasing big payday? I covered this in my last video. I think it was good net benefit for long-term holders and net negative for people that bought the top and sold the bottom, right? So, short-term thinkers got wrecked. People in it for a quick flip got wrecked. Not people that didn't understand that the name of the game is long-term holding, they probably, if they sold, they didn't do so well. If they learned and they learned about, like, for some people, what happened is the origin address did all that staking, and then it actually taught people, oh shit, like people that actually understood why the origin address was staking actually changed their behavior, some of them. And so people that were going to flip and sell right away, they learned that that wasn't the optimal move. So instead, they made stakes for months and years out, right? So some people learn the optimal move. A couple people are just never upset, butthurt. And I made a video about it previously to try to recap it. User 1234, you do great streams, man. Thank you. Thank you, user 1234. Dark Matter says we need a HEX app. Well, Dark Matter, lucky for you. Lucky for you, sir. We have an app called it's called staker.app. It's a great app. It's beautiful. Go to staker.app and download the mobile app for iOS and Android. Today, it's working. It's out there today. It's a beautiful app. It will make you, if you're not addicted to HEX already, it's going to make you even more addicted. So be careful, right? It's also a price checker. So if you don't want to be checking the price all the time, be careful with that. But staker.app is the most beautiful app that I've seen in crypto. It's got great UX. The developers actually paid attention to design, which is something you don't see a lot in crypto. People build all these crazy technical things that do awesome stuff, but they can't sell it because it doesn't, it doesn't have a good UX, doesn't look pretty, and it can't be marketed well, right? Staker.app is really the shit. Johnny Chaos, what's up, bro? Hey, I'm coming to see you on Friday, bro. Get ready. Me and Gary. Gary actually came to Chicago today. I got lunch with him, and we're going to make it up to Johnny's studio Friday night and just chill. We'll do a little live stream up there and we'll talk HEX. Sanford, thank you. You're welcome. Pi Mining. We need the option in the Staker app to be able to chat only to people who are staked for a certain amount of days, aka Quad 5 Supreme Stakers. Yeah, you could do that. There's a couple of chat rooms on Telegram that have some OGs in it too. So if you know where to find us, it's more signal, less noise in those Telegram channels. But, Hex Crypto Telegram is pretty good too. What do we got here? Sorry, guys. Let me catch up on DLive a little bit. Thank you for your trust, Coffee. My trust, yes. I truly trust. I truly believe in HEX. Why else would I put my reputation behind it, right? Sig HEX. Where do you see ETH gas fees in the future, better or worse? Oof, man. In the bull market, might be a little worse, bro. I hate to admit it. So I'm going to load up on some Ethereum because I am going to be paying those miners a lot of gas to be unstaking my shit. The Joker, what's up, man? Thank you for spicing up the chat. Hex your fucking life up. Why so serious, Joker? Hey, gotta hype it up and party with the Hexicans. Good to see you, bro. Joker pretty much dominates DLive. If you're not subscribed to him, go do it right now. What are you waiting for? It's pure entertainment at its finest. Let's see. Staker app is great. Yes, it is. You can even tip the creators of Staker. Yes, you can. So go tip your boy Steph and Firebun if you enjoy the app. Children of the Grave. I was one of those guys trying to flip some HEX before the OA staked, and it changed my behavior. See, yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Children of the Grave. A lot of times those people like you that are probably a little more intelligent, I'm sure you're a very smart dude, you actually realize, oh, well, if I'm not going to get the 2 to 3x, then I might as well just wait another year or two because, that's if you agree with the premise that HEX isn't going anywhere. HEX is built to last. And if you haven't seen the whole past year of it, just the fact that it's been up for so long without a hack, when things are getting rug pulled, exit scammed, exploited left and right, and HEX just sits there. It just continues to just sit there and just be up. Like, that should give you the confidence that this thing isn't going anywhere, right? To me, it's very short-sighted to act like HEX is going to die on big payday. It clearly is still alive. We're all still here. We're all still sitting on our bags, and we're going to sell them one day, right? But, my strategy is kind of just to partially sell and hopefully reinvest as long as the product is healthy, it's making money, it's making gains. I think I might do what Hexa is doing and reinvest the principal and just maybe sell the interest. But who knows, guys? My mind changes all the time, and if things change, I'll let you guys know. Right now, I have so much confidence in Hex. I mean, the big payday just it blew me away. It was social proof that the OA has got your back. You know, Hex ecosystem, we're stronger together. Yes, we are. Kiwi Hexakin, nice to see you. Coffee, what is up, my brother? Everyone share the stream. Yeah, get out there. Share it. Quick question, if I may. The longer stakes, do you actually get that on top of your interest and the premium? It's, it's added into the interest column, I believe, right? But it's all factored in. I don't think there's a way to visually see it right now. Like, I don't think you can go to hex.com and actually break up like, I got this much interest from longer pays better and this much interest from bigger pays better and this much interest from just the regular interest, right? I think it's, oh, and then he asks, is it virtual to calculate a better T-share rate? Thanks for the information. I'm not sure I understand that question. Is it virtual to calculate a better T-share rate? I know the most accurate way you can gauge your interest is by just calculating the number of T-shares you have and trying to project, how much Hex a day you'll get going forward. Some people have spreadsheets. So Brennan has a really good spreadsheet that you can find in the Hex Telegram channel where you could input some of your stakes and it'll kind of show you an estimation. But remember, guys, the interest rate is always variable because if more people are staking, there's lower interest paid. If less people are staking, you get higher interest rates, right? Based on your T-shares. So it's always going to be variable, and the best we can really do is kind of guess, right? Escatar, it's going to take something like the Staker app, new features for marketing and onboarding no coiners. That's right. Crypto in general is too hard for most. That's right, Escatar. And I've been thinking about, what's my approach personally going to be going forward in the Hex community. And, I'm sorry if not everyone likes this, but I'm going to probably start dumbing it down a little bit and making some intro video. I'll still do these live streams where I'll, hang out with you guys because I love you guys and it's fun and we can answer some more technical questions, hopefully. But I'm going to be hopefully making a series of videos about just how do you buy Hex for an absolute beginner, because that's what we really need is the outbound messaging. I'm going to be sending it to no coiners, trying to make the SEO optimal for different people outside of crypto, right? And just doing more Hex crypto 101, right? How do you stake? How do you buy Ethereum? How do you use your Ethereum to buy Hex? Like a 3-step onboarding series, right? First, you get Coinbase or whatever, MetaMask. Then you buy the Ethereum. Then you go to ethhex.com and buy the Hex. Then you go to go.hex.com. So bear with me if I make some shit that you've already heard a million times. I'm doing it for the new guys, right? So I think that's where a lot of our energy needs to be focused on now. And what makes it so much easier is that it's just hugely, vastly simplified, right? We don't have to explain about free claims. We don't have to explain about the adoption amplifier, all that shit that nobody really understood anyway, and nobody has to care about anymore, right? It takes so long to understand all of that. And if your head's not in this for like a month or two, just devouring information for a month, it's you're not going to understand it. And for a passive set it and forget it investment, it should be simple, right? It should be simple. And luckily now, yeah, it is. Coco Jack. I was so pissed about big payday for 1 year stakes, but with the 40% API, holy crap, try getting that at the bank. So restaked. Exactly, Coco Jack. See, if you would have sold at the bottom, you would have lost money. But because you saw that you get this giant APY, and I'm sure you're assuming like many others that demand is gonna be equal or increasing from here, right? I don't know, we could go down a little bit more, sure, but I don't think we're gonna keep going down for long, right? Kind of looks like we're finding a bottom. So restaking becomes this really attractive concept that even though you lost money, you're like, oh shit, I can actually earn a shit ton of interest. Even if the price stays stable, right? You can probably get most of that Hex back. And it wasn't even HEX that was given to you anyway, right? It was like projected HEX that wasn't really yours yet. And it was just a projected value. So a lot of people took that as a guarantee, right? But they didn't realize that that projected value goes up and down all the time. And, you know, I was surprised too. It was a lot more was staked than I expected. But I mean, I did expect there to be a higher staking percentage. I just didn't expect it to be 97%. You know, in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, big payday's coming up. Everybody's going to try to get in for that quick flip because they're not thinking long term. So obviously the staking percentage is going up. I did not see the OA coming in. So that was cool. That was cool. Benevolent whales, dudes. Benevolent whales. Switching back over to YouTube. Tony Dior, smash the like button. Thank you, bro. William C. How far out did the OA set up stakes? Could help some believe in the project that they know the OA will be nice about when they sell? Good question, Will C. You know, a lot of the OA stakes, in fact, I think almost all of them have been unstaked and returned to the liquid pool, right? So none of it's been sold. All of those OA stakes last minute were for 3 days or 2 days or whatever, a very short amount of time. And they very, very quickly unstaked and just went back on the liquid pile, right? The pile that's essentially holding the market cap up, right? So you can see this on hexinfo.io. You can see the stake percentage is all the way back down to 9%, which means from 97 down to 9, a lot of that was the OA. Obviously, some part of that was other real people too, but yeah. So the OA staked for very short and has already unstaked. Johnny Chaos, there is no HEX 2.0. Yeah, there is no HEX 2.0. HEX is a finished product, which is pretty unheard of, but that's what immutable smart contracts are supposed to be. So in software, people are always used to doing these updates, but with blockchain, things are supposed to be immutable. They're not supposed to need updates. They're supposed to be finished products. Now, the platforms itself, like the underlying Ethereum, the rails that these things run on, I can understand why those get updates, right? Those are foundational things that need to be faster and improved continuously, but some of the products that you build on top shouldn't be things that need to change a whole lot, if ever, right? So in order to be truly technically decentralized, you can't have these admin keys. You can't allow people to edit the smart contract. That takes away the whole meaning of immutability, right? Let's see. Hex Discord has a dedicated channel for the 555 stakers. So whoever said they want to hang out with the real bros, I guess go to Discord. You can hang out with some real believers in that chat room. Big user from Slovenia. Please do a shout out to your friends in Slovenia. All right. Well, here it is. Shout out to everybody in Slovenia. Love you guys. Buy some HEX. It's going to be great. Right. Glad you're along on the ride with us. Let's see. And that's the thing too, is like we need to do outreach to all different communities now. And we need to be, a positive force. We need to be welcoming. People are going to ask questions, right? But as long as they're not being dicks, treat others like you want to be treated and treat others like they treat you pretty much. People are going to come in here and try to be assholes too. So that's really nothing new for the OG Hexicans. Just try to keep a cool head. I can do a better job of that too, but keep a cool head and just explain to them what's going on. I'm trying to be as honest with you as I can, right? Speak of the devil. Silver the antidotes. You're late. You're late, bro. Unacceptable. Just kidding. Glad to see you here, Silver the Antidote. By the way, Silver the Antidote puts out this crazy, fucking insane amounts of chain analysis. So if you want to see the actual origin address audit and videos about what not only the origin address is doing, but what some of the top token holders are doing with their money, like all the whale activity, go follow Silver the Antidote. The amount of content he puts out for free just blows my mind. A 15.2-year investor, Briz. Wow. Yeah. I'm a 15-year investor as well, but I'm also a 2-year investor. So, and everything in between, right? I think Silver just said the OA had another stake ending in February. See, that's where I could be wrong. I defer to Silver on that. If the OA does have a stake ending in February, that might be, well, assuming the OA doesn't sell, right? Which it's never sold so far. And I'm inferring, I'm making the logical leap that it's never going to sell. I think that might be a good thing, right? Because it would bring the stake percentage down more, which means more interest for us, right? Let's see. Word up, Crypto Coffee. What's up, Nurapa? Ryan, what's up, Coffee? What's up, dude? Let's see. Tolo just got off your last video, Silver. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Silver the antidote. He knows what's up. Guys, I'll probably stop before Hexologist, but I think I got a couple minutes more, right? Before Hexo goes on. Let's see. Going back over to D-Live. Hex just had a large influx of coins. The market needs to find itself again. Could take a while. It could take a while, guys. It could take a while. So, try to, in the meantime, putting out content, putting out outbound messaging, SEOing all your stuff. It's really a great idea, Start a YouTube channel or write a Medium article or use your connections in the real world, right? That's the most important thing. Use connections and platforms and channels in the real world to cross over and bridge the gap between crypto and the rest of the world. The ultimate goal of Hex is world domination. And that sounds bad, but really, if everybody in the world was using a cryptocurrency and everybody had a wallet that they own the private keys to, that's the way crypto was designed and meant to be. And Bitcoin has such a hard time onboarding new users. Something like Hex is such a more attractive value prop that I truly feel that Hex can onboard more people if they hear about it for the first time and it's explained simply and correctly to them. I think people are going to get it. It's a digital CD. They're familiar with that concept. So I think Hex has a better shot than Bitcoin, which sounds crazy to say. I think it's got a better shot than Bitcoin to reach mass adoption in the real world, right? Now, part of that also depends on Ethereum too. So that's why I'm very bullish on Ethereum, because we need improvements in Ethereum, like around MetaMask and stuff like that, to make it even easier to onboard people. But where we've come from 2015 is we've came so far. You can buy ETH with a credit card on MetaMask on your mobile phone right now. Right now. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Granted, now you can only buy like a couple $100 and there's high fees. So the on-ramp problem has always been a big problem. How do you get fiat into Ethereum, and how do you get fiat into Hex? But if people want something bad enough, and I think they're going to want something that pays them passive income, they're going to learn how to do it. And we can all try to help dumb it down for them and make it really simple. Like I said, I'm trying to do that 3-part video series about how do you buy Hex as a total noob, right? Just reading through chat here, boys and girls. Hex will be at 2 cents soon. All right. I love the optimism and pumping from there. Hold strong. Only a paper loss till you sell. That is true. That is true. Crypto Learner. Mati Allen is here. Awesome. Also here, now that we have a lot of OGs on the stream, people ask questions and we can answer them. Yeah, you can ask questions in chat too. Yeah, you can ask questions in chat. Satoshi would be proud if he could see Hex and its characteristics. I think Hex was designed with the true cypherpunk ethos. The first couple of things that Richard Hart focused on was privacy and anonymity and payments and self-custody, right? And some of the core principles of self-ownership, right? Now, yeah, the OA owns a lot, sure. But when you have your Hex, you own it. You're not giving it away to a third party to lose it for you or to force you to show your selfie and give up your personal information to get your money back. Because you know what happens with your personal information that you give them? It becomes a honeypot for real hackers that are bad, that can steal your personal information And they actually, a lot of times they come from within the company too. Like people offshore their help desk to, some poor country or something. And those people aren't getting paid enough to care about security. So they just steal everyone's data and sell it on the black market. Morgan Maniac. I love how you, sir, talk to the haters and don't blow a gasket like RG3. Yeah, RG3's his heart's in the right place, guys. He's been here since day one, but I try to keep it cool. Try to keep it level-headed. It's hard sometimes because there's a lot of hate, but I've noticed the haters dwindling as well, and that's just another positive outlook. One of the many things. It's a sign that the tides are turning, and that public opinion is shifting in favor of HEX and crypto in general. And guys, when a bull market comes around, man, HEX is going to be the easiest sell ever because everything becomes the easiest sell. It's a crypto bull market. But then when the bull market comes, imagine a bunch of people lock up and stagger their locked up HEX for years so that when the bear market comes again, because there will be another one, they can't all sell at once. And the people that do sell at once give penalties to the people that have stronger hands. So we'll see how this big experiment plays out. I think it's beautifully designed. Big Pep, smash that like button. Like button smashed. Mission accomplished. Thank you, Big Pep. Wayfair said, I hear you, but the traditional CD may find HEX volatility too risky. Yes. Would like to see some more stability in HEX before we hit retail. That is the paradox, right? Because this is early days of HEX. There's so much price volatility. And, I got a friend in literally on the peak, on the 1.5 cents. And now, I have to describe to him all about the volatility of crypto and tell him it's okay. Crypto is volatile. Because he was like, dude, it's been 2 weeks and my shit's like, cut in half. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I get it. But think about this, if you would have gotten in 2 weeks before that, you would have been at break even, right? He's like, yeah. And you got kind of just calmly talk him through the fact that crypto goes through these dips. It comes back stronger, usually, especially if you have the right product. Things like Ethereum and Bitcoin have came back. Bitcoin's came back 4 times on the macro scale. And in the early days of anything, you're going to get a lot of whiplash, a lot of whipping you around. And so, there's one option. You could buy HEX on behalf of people, or you could tell people that they have HEX, but not really tell them how to check the price. Or you could advise them not to check the price so often. Or you could try to explain that, hey, crypto is volatile. This is literally a marshmallow test of how strong your hands are. So I think, whatever kind of person they are, try to address their concerns, but don't lie, guys. Don't tell them crypto is not volatile, because in HEX, we like to be honest, right? Even on the website, we talk about how crypto dips all the time and it's volatile and everything could go to zero, right? So you got to be honest and tell them about the risks, but also tell them about the potential mad gains. You know what I'm saying? People will emergency unstake as HEX goes to every level. 1 cent, 5 cents, 50 cents, $1. Yes, I think people will take profit. And so as long as people, let's say somebody made 1,000x, but they only served half their stake, a lot of those people could emergency unstake with no penalty to their principal and just take the mad gains and run. And that's going to happen forever, guys. I think that's going to happen as long as HEX is alive, right? It's part of the game. Part of the game. Not gonna lie, if HEX went to $10 tomorrow and I have a stake expiring that's only 50% complete, it'd be real fucking tempting for me to emergency unstake that, wouldn't it? 67 Cutlass. Yeah, TBH, HEX is 100 times better than other cryptos. It is, guys, it is. And it's because of the community. It's because of we're trying to solve the only real problem that Bitcoin is trying to solve, that crypto is trying to solve, which is adoption. And how do we get adoption? Well, speculation is really the only main use case for this stuff right now. It's not mainstream because it's looked at for speculation. So what if we make a coin that's designed to pump so that we get more speculation, so we get more people in, but then we make it unattractive to dump so they, are forced to hold it and think longer term about it, and combine that with a great community, huge marketing effort, all this other good stuff. into an honest project, I mean, I think that's how you get adoption. You create a flywheel of price goes up, more people come in. Price goes up, more people come in. Now, the goal is to have the price never crash down to zero, right? But there are bear markets in crypto, and so we need to survive those in order. But with every bull market, right, we get more people on board, and some people become jaded, right, because some people got wrecked because they bought the top in 2017, and maybe they'll never come back. But we need speculation to drive adoption, and I think that's the only point I'm trying to make, is that the speculation forms this this flywheel effect, because speculation leads to adoption, leads to speculation, etc. Hex is 100% complete, but other things can be built in the ecosystem. Right, exactly. You can have a new referral system. You can do marketing. I've been doing some Google ads, onboarding. Firebun built a beautiful app that I'm sure they have all the stats on how many people have downloaded the app. I'm sure it's a lot. Simplifying the process, right? You've got all these people coming out with videos and tutorials on how to do it. So yeah, Hex is complete, but the improvements are within the ecosystem. It's a great point. It's a great point. Vogel says, buy more lower and lower your average buy-in price. Yep, that is that's what dollar cost averaging is. Let's see. So far, Hex has been disappointing. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sure it was disappointing if you bought the top. The first year was easy for those who got involved in the early days, and there were many great incentives. So I'll stop you there. Actually, it wasn't necessarily easy to hold in the early days. It seems like it's easy now, right? Because we've held through so many dips. But that first dip was not easy for me. My confidence was a little bit shook. And I had to ask myself, do I really believe in the fundamental, purpose and mission of this product? And I answered yes. Luckily, I didn't get shaken out. And the second dip came, and it dipped 65%. That was not easy either. It seems easy now because we're talking about in hindsight. Hindsight is always 2020. So all I'm trying to say is, I understand it's disappointing. It sucks. It really does. It's not fun to wake up to a big red candle. Nobody likes that. But you just gotta wait it out, man. I'm sure after the first dump you survive, I'm sure you'll feel differently, right? Sunny boy, don't know much about XTZ. I sold all mine a long time ago. Let's see. Far Out Aliens. I think you should research more. There really is no rush. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who you're talking to. All right, let's finish up this chat. We've done about an hour, and then we'll go watch Hexo. The Pumpamentals are working just fine. Sure. Oak Tree says, I'm not understanding why price may total collapse. How is possible with Pumpamentals? What? I don't understand that question, guys. Crypto Coffee is the most chill person in Hex. Thank you, Sig Hex. Maybe I am chill. I just, I got these strong hands, and when you're sitting on things for multiple years, you don't really have much to be upset about. So I'm excited, honestly. This is I might seem chill, but this is actually my excited face. And I'm really excited to start putting in work in terms of the outbound marketing and messaging. That's what I'm excited for. A lot of Turkish guys in the chat, apparently. How fitting. It is almost Thanksgiving, right? Got a bunch of turkeys in here. Currently sitting at 37.84 APY. Thank you, Cookie Boys. So not 40, I rounded up, but 37.84. Still pretty good, right? Sig Hex said, I would vote you as the male spokesmodel for Hex. You could see you doing mainstream interviews on Fox Business or MSNBC. That's awesome. I love that. Really appreciate that compliment. Who would the female spokesmodel be? Can I do interviews with her? Dangerously Stupid said, I got in at a 0.0075, but staked it to fuck after listening to these clever hexicans. Yeah, dude, I got in. I bought a little bit at 0.008, right? And I'm not, I don't like seeing that it's down, but I think it's going to come back, guys. I think it's going to come back. And it's going to come back hard, guys. Very hard. I think HEX is launched at exactly the right time at the end of 2019. Yeah, that's right. A lot of business in general is based on the timing of when you get in. You could have the right product market fit and just the wrong time, right? So people were building Amazon Alexa skills and Google Home applications in 2017 because the technology had just came out and everybody wanted a piece of the pie. Like, oh, we need an Alexa skill, And so I remember building some skills for these companies that nobody ever fucking used because it was just, there was no use case. The timing was totally off and the technology wasn't advanced enough to accommodate some of the things that people would actually want to do. So I remember working for like an airline company and we made them an Alexa skill that was essentially an airport lounge finder. So it was like, hey, airline XYZ, ask Alexa, where's the nearest airport lounge? And it's like totally wrong timing on that. Totally not anything anybody would use. I mean, it was also the wrong product too. It was the wrong everything. But that was about all we could do. Is you had to be very specific with your inputs, and you would get a very specific output. And the whole flow of Amazon Lex and Amazon Alexa was it wasn't advanced enough to handle conversational dynamics that we have now. And so now, 3 years later, some people are building voice bots and agents that actually have real world adoption. So the fact that HEX launched in 2019, I think, was one of the best possible things for it. Bottom of the bear market, right? Peak pain, right? Peak pessimism. And then HEX comes out and HEX literally kicks off the bull market. Right, guys? Great timing. And I think people trying to hop on board now are at a little bit of a disadvantage with their timing because not only are they late to HEX, but they're late to the market as well, the overall crypto market. And we already have HEX, so it's like you're just playing catch up. Hexican Sweat said RG3 can hook you up with some pills. I don't know if I want what he's taking, but maybe I'll try anything once. Ask Guitar, set up a good ladder so you can enjoy some not so distant future and have some staked out long to buy a new dick. Can you buy a new dick? Is that a thing? The only Juanito. Hey, you're a young whippersnapper. I'm in my 60s and I want to be able to spend some cash while my dick still gets hard. That's where the dick jokes are coming from. Hey, Juanito, I think you'll be all right, man. Oh, that's what we're talking about. The gas station pills. Metallic Elmo. I actually bought this dip today, continuing to dollar cost average at these prices. I'm sure they can 3D print you a new dick. Yeah. Corey, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. It was great meeting you that one day with our top hats on and all that. Hexadecimal. I like Crypto Copies videos. Thank you, sir. I like my videos too. All right. Pi Mining says sexy people at the airport, great makeup. What are we talking about? I can't keep track of these conversations. XRP gentrification says, besides staking, what do you think can develop on HEX? I think there's an opportunity for people to have a secondary market for stakes potentially. So that's always a cool idea. I think you can develop margin trading on top of HEX as well. That's something I'm looking forward to. There's a lot of things you can develop on top of HEX. You can get, like, Staker app is a great example of something that's already been done that can be improved, right? So maybe you can even develop a feature within Staker app that lets you plan for, let's say, your kid's college fund, right? So you can have these goals, right? And you could have a code or a function that auto generates a staking ladder for you. That would be a cool thing. And then you could name that staking ladder like kids college fund or Corvette fund or whatever goal you're trying to get to, new house or engagement ring fund. I think that would be really awesome to help people achieve their financial goals. The HEX early adopters keep their profits. None of them is spending a penny to advertise for HEX. Yeah, that's the problem, right? I took some donation money early on in HEX and I used it all for advertising. So I do appreciate everyone on that. And I've used a little bit of my own money too, but I don't want to sell my HEX yet but that's a cool thing too, right? Imagine HEX moons and, you're a hexer and you have $1 million. Well, maybe just because you're so thankful and you want to continue to see your bag do well, you just take 10,000 of those dollars and you put it into running more ads, right? Just as not only giving back to the community, but giving back to yourself, right? Because if you run ads, it actually helps your own bag. So with HEX, you can be altruistic in a selfish way. You can pump your own bag and pump everyone else's at the same time by spreading awareness. Oh, maybe I gotta put some moderators in the chat here. Guys, I don't think Somka is being a dick. I think he's chill. David Fetter says Ski Cat with the Ninjet on DLive. Whoa, wait, Ski Cat? No fucking way. Ski Cat, oh my God. Ski Cat, thank you so much, bro. Oh man, this is my first Ninjet from Ski Cat. Holy shit. Wow. Achievement unlocked, boys and girls. Achievement unlocked. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Ski Cat. You're the man, bro. Juanito, thank you for the Ninja Genie. And Corey, thank you for the diamond, man. Hope we bleed for a month and then take off. Yeah, it might be a month or two, Accumulation phase, baby. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to know. Corey says long-term 3 to 6 years. That's right. Thank you for the diamond again. Ski Cat is in the house. I got to get a cool noise going on. I got to get a Ski Cat dance party like Hexo does. Oh man, that is so cool. Fuck. I didn't think Ski Cat watched my videos. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Holy shit. Yeah, that reaction was so late. Sorry, man. I got to learn my own little Ski Cat dance too. Ski Cat just whips lemons at us and makes us dance. Appreciate it, bro. Wow. Hexo G, thank you for the ice cream. Corey the Investor, thank you for the diamond. Shout out to all Hexicans. Spread the love. That's right. That's right, man. Here I am hanging out on YouTube, fucking not, chilling with you guys, and I missed a Ski Cat Ninjet. God damn, guys. Feels good. Whew. Now I know what a hexologist feels like every night. It's got a rush. Cutlass, Coffee, you're one of the top 3 people. Don't be so modest. What do you mean? Am I being modest? Ski Cat is Hexo, LOL. Yeah, right. There's no way Ski Cat is Hexo. What's up, ABCD? You think Hexo would just be giving himself ninja guineas and what if he was? What if it was just him pressing the button on himself on a different account? Oh man. Hexologist, I'm on to you, man. You're Ski Cat, bro. Sorry guys, just trying to read the chat here. Just click on the GIF and add it to your library. Yeah, if you guys want to just download the GIFs on DLive, just click on it and you can add it to your library. Here's one of my favorites. Is Hexo going on tonight? I think he is. Guys. I think tomorrow he'll be on in the morning. Because it's Thanksgiving, guys. Go hang out with your families. Don't let crypto take up all your whole life, guys. Ski Cat is the Hexican pimp. Yes, he is. How does Hex rank in popularity of cryptos? There's a website you can go to see the alt ranking of Hex. I forgot what it was called. Alt ranking. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to find it for you guys. God damn it. Nomics.com is where you can go to find an accurate market cap. But somebody asked about popularity, right? So popularity is kind of hard to judge. I think there's one website that does a pretty good job of alt ranking. And oh man, what is that thing called? Oh man, I can't remember. I'm on the spot right now, but if I remember it, I'll tell you guys. I'll post it. It's in my Twitter history somewhere. I'll figure that out for you. 8 up. Johnny Chaos is asking him a question. Dude, what are we talking about on YouTube? Oh, Lunar. Yes, thank you, Shark. Shark with an E. Lunar Crush. Guys, Lunar Crush is pretty awesome. LunarCrush.com. Let's take a look. Let's pull up the old Lunar Crush. Lunar Crush. So here's something where you can kind of see your alt rankings and stuff like that. So you can what they have is some cool metrics about social media, and how does it compare in terms of social media activity, hashtag activity, some other shit like that. Let's see. So here we just go to the dashboard, right? We go to search, look for HEX. Yeah, so they have these two different scoring systems. There's Galaxy Score and Alt Rank. Our Alt Rank has been number one in the past, right? We've been number one Alt Rank. You could see some of the top people in here. The most influential tweeters. That Swiss guy had some pretty cool HEX tweets. Lights Out has some pretty cool HEX tweets. Crypto Nomads, all these people you can follow. Corda Panda, even people like Simon Dixon apparently tweeted about HEX. Who knows? So you can see the popularity of the hashtags. So people are talking about staker, days crypto, highest, giving. It gives you a nice picture about kind of what we talk about. Haters, nuked, always, finally, launch, getting. Yeah, all these words kind of describe HEX in a way. The alt rank right now is 275 out of 2008, and the Galaxy score is 62 out of 100. So these factors change all the time, right? But you can look into some of these metrics and figure out what they're actually based off of. Our social impact score is usually pretty high, which I find cool. And we actually have what's really awesome. Let me show you what's really cool. Is in the top coins, you can compare. Hold on. How do I get back here? Yeah, you can compare the spam volume, right? So there's a metric called spam volume, and it tries to filter who's got the most bots and who's got the most legit shilling activity versus just bots or repetitive shilling. So, I mean, Bitcoin spam volume is the highest. It's probably just correlational with how much of a household name Bitcoin is. And then you've got, spam volumes of all these. HEX doesn't really come in until very, very, very much later. See, look, here's HEX all the way with 4 spam volume. So that's really cool. We're like number 82 in terms of spam volume. So that's a nice little stat. If anyone's telling you, we're all a bunch of bots and we're all just, we're making all this up. It's proof. It's a little proof right there, guys. All right. Everyone's arguing in the chat. Nice. I feel like I should put some admins in the chat there. I guess I can time someone out, right? I'll put you in a timeout. Sorry, dude. I guess people weren't liking what you had to say, so you're in a timeout. Let's see. I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm broadcasting on DLive, so 2 different chats. Yeah, dude, I got to really get Restream. I think Restream allows everything to come into one chat. But yeah, I'm flipping through tabs right now, so not super ideal. Not super ideal. AJ Create, dude, AJ Create, I love the shit that you make, by the way. I've taken a lot of it. If you have a donation address, maybe I should definitely donate to you, because I've taken some of your stuff that you put up when you said it was free, obviously. But like you made a really good background the other day that I thought was great. Go follow AJ Creates on Twitter. He does digital media, kind of like design. I think he does design work. It's cool shit. Metallic Elmo, 81 people on DLive, 85 now. I love that, man. I used to get like 4, maybe 10 followers if I was lucky. 89 on DLive, 118 on YouTube. So thank you all for coming today. Let's see. Metallic Elmo, you missed a second ninja. Oh, fuck. I missed a second ninja from Ski Cat. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Ski Cat. I will put these ninjets to good use by throwing them at Hexo later. But dude, Ski Cat, you are truly the man. Thank you for watching. You're a man of mystery, or you're a cat of mystery. And Ski Cat likes to hit the slopes. Right. Yeah, damn it. I think, see, that's why I like DLive so much more. It's just so much more fun. People can give you lemons and ninjets. And, I keep switching back and forth. It's really not ideal. Ski Cat is dropping planes today. Yes, he is. Market is dumping right now. Oh, is it? I think the whole market is probably dumping then. I saw Bitcoin dumping. I think it might have kind of tapped 19K or 20K. Came back down. And Hexologist, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ski Cat a coke dealer? No. No, just hitting the bunny slopes, not implying anything. Ski Cat with another ninjet. Holy smokes. That's right, Hexologist. That's right. See, I was talking about this earlier. I gotta get like a dance with you. Or like you. Jesus Christ, another ninjet. I can't keep up with all this shit. Man, Ski Cat. Hexologist, is this how you feel all the time? I'm just like fucking feel like I just drank a cup of coffee right now. Oof. That's a lot of lemons, guys. A ninjet is a lot of lemons. So let me just put it that way. It's a lot of lemons. Crypto Coffee deserves all the ninjets. Yes, I do. All the ninjets for me. Just for me. Man, you guys are the most generous community. I'll tell you that. People are just pummeling me with lemons left and right. I look over there, I get hit in the face with a lemon. It's hard to avoid them, right? AJ Great says, thank you, coffee, and no worries. Just buy me a drink when we all meet up. That's right, dude. We got to do this Hex meetup, man. As soon as this goddamn quarantine is over, I want to meet up with all you guys. I met Gary today. Really cool guy. He's super chill. We talked it's like we just keep talking about crypto for forever, dude. It's like it's nice to meet with somebody that shares the same passions as you, because like in my day-to-day, when I talk to people and I talk about crypto, they either don't want anything to do with it, they don't want to hear it, or they want to hear a little bit, and then you start talking and they're like, their eyes just glaze over. It's like, okay, yeah, you didn't really want to hear about it. You were just humoring me. But then occasionally, you get people that are interested in crypto because they see the opportunity, the bigger picture of how you can truly make wealth in cryptocurrency. To me, it's like a given. Why would you not want to be in this space? There's so much opportunity in the next 2 or 3 years, guys. Bull market's about to get kicked off. Oh my God, there's a wall of lemons. Thank you, Children of the Grave. Thank you, Hex Can Sweat. Oh man, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow, just getting hit with all these lemons. Are you in Cali too, Crypto Coffee? No, I'm in Chicago, actually. I'll dox myself for you guys, just for you guys. But I won't tell you exactly where. Far Out Aliens. It's a long-term play. That's right. Are we talking about the long-term thing again? Yeah. I covered this early on, guys. It did drop. I know the drop's not fun, but if you believe in Hex for the long term and you're in it, you're ready to go, you want an actual staking ladder to build wealth over time and gain trustless interest in an audited, secure smart contract, you're gonna want to stick around for a while. You're gonna want to stake your Hex, and you're not gonna really care so much about the day-to-day movements. I'm not lying. I'm not sugarcoating it. It's not fun when shit drops, but this is crypto, right? If you can hold through a drop that's 70% or more and ride it back up to new highs, that's like the initiation, right? When you hold past your first big drop and go to your new all-time highs, those are when your hands are going to become strong, guys. That's when you're going to build those strong hands. Strong hands, guys. You know what I mean? All right. Seattle here. Cool, man. Hexinator says vitamin C is good for you. Thank you. Do I look sick? It's probably the lighting. I'm actually not. I'm actually pretty tan, but just kind of naturally tan. Definitely not because of the Chicago sun. You know, just fucking. It's just rainy, snowy, and cloudy here all winter. Yeah, of course I have one too, Hexa. How do you think I get these strong hands, bro? What, you think I'm just sitting around here with weak little baby hands? No, I got fucking strong hands, bro. Yeah, it's actually the only workout I do now. I can't go to the gym. I'm gonna start going back to the gym after Thanksgiving. I think. Just, you know, I don't want to expose myself to a bunch of people and then go back and get my whole family sick, you know? So yeah, soon I'll be able to get back at it. Start picking up some heavy things and putting them back down again. All right. Pressology says they came in as a team. Who did? Me and Hexa? We're all a team, man. Everyone's on the team. It's Team Hex, baby. David Fetter. RG3 got this creepy baby hands. I don't know where RG got those hands from, but it's fucking funny. You know, little tiny baby hands. Those are that's what we call Peter McCormick hands, guys. Those are Peter McCormick hands. Very bearish to Chicago. Yeah, Bisat. Yeah, you are right to be bearish on Chicago right now. I'm very bullish on Chicago in the winter, but in the summer, I should say. But in the winter, I'm short Chicago. Dangerously stupid. Team Hex really does support the hell out of each other. Yeah, we fucking do. Hexkin Sweat says, Sig Hex, I'm in Kansas City. KC neighborhood? Do you mean Kansas City? That's cool, man. You are sitting under your LED grow lamp getting tanned. Yeah. Just you know, sitting under the lamp, snipping the bud. Hex is extremely desirable to the wealthy and even banks, and not just for that sweet interest. It's for the smart contract and the decentralization of Hex. Yeah. People want something that they can hold, right? Now, people love giving up their privacy. People love giving up control of their stuff, but we're entering an age where being able to hold your own money is going to be very, very valuable. I think, especially depending on what country you live in, you may have already experienced some kind of corruption, some kind of, you know, run on the banks or hyperinflation. And so we need things that combat that, where people can't tell you, oh, your money's not worth that much, or, oh, we're the bank, and so we're only going to give you half as much money as you thought you had in the bank. All these middlemen are just potential points of failure in the system. They can just potentially fuck you over. So that's why we need crypto. That's why we need things that are not CeFi, right? DeFi. We need decentralized finance. Everyone's making CeFi again. People are making shit with admin keys where they're essentially the CEO. They're the controller. It's antithetical to everything crypto is designed for. Hextoshi, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Bristology, did you? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Y'all are fighting in the chat again. I'll let you guys duke it out, but if it gets bad, I'm gonna have to mute you guys. Crypto learner, Peter McCormick vocabulary scam. Peter McCormick. He knows one word, and he says it with a funny accent. Just kidding. I think British accents are cool. I think British accents are really hot on females. Hexologist, what's Crypto Coffee's thoughts on the latest dip? Ooh, well, you didn't catch me earlier, but my thoughts on the latest dip, man, is that if it ain't your first rodeo and you got those strong hands, it's gonna be fine. It's we're sitting on it and we're buying it. You know, I personally bought it Not financial advice. You could buy it if you want to. If it looks like an attractive price to get in for you, then you can go ahead and buy it, right? But I did remind everybody earlier, Hex, so don't you worry. I reminded everybody earlier that this ain't our first rodeo. And if it is your first dip, I do feel for you. Again, it's not fun, right? Nobody likes checking Blockfolio or whatever you check. And nobody likes seeing the number go down, right? But zoom out, boys, girls. Look at this shit. Look at this. Dip number one lasted 15, 16 days, 75%. That wasn't fun to hold through either. But I believed in the fundamentals. I believed in what HEX had to offer. And, dip number two kind of shook my confidence. It always does. It always shakes your confidence a little bit. But then you got to look at all the things HEX has going for it, right? Superior branding, superior marketing, superior community, superior founder, hexologist, superior content creators, just smart people and applications built around it, great ecosystem, staker app, trustless interests. Audited 3 times, secure, designed to pump, designed for the only thing people in crypto care about. The only crypto that's honest enough to admit that people are in it for speculation. And they don't try to sell you on some fake dream of we're going to be the blockchain of art, or we're going to be the, we're going to put real estate on the blockchain, or all these things that may or may not ever work. We're just going to build a secure cryptocurrency that pays you to hold, that incentivizes good behavior and price going up. And it takes over a $7 trillion market, guys. The CD market exists already. We know there's demand for CDs out there. If we can even get a fraction of what's in the CD traditional market to flow into HEX, if we can open up that floodgate, guys, that's where the real money is going to come from. It's going to come from outside of crypto, new users, new adoption, new onboarding, right? Outbound messaging. Anyway, there's all the dips. We keep dipping. I know it's not fun, but hey, every time HEX quote unquote dies, it seems to come back harder. Does somebody need to go in a timeout again? Okay. Sorry, I'm not following up with the YouTube chat. I should make here. Let me put some mods in the YouTube chat. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but I'll let you guys figure it out. All right. Johnny Chaos. Johnny, you have a mod thing. Let's see. I'll add a few more moderators just because, not everyone's always in at the same time. So, Sharky, here's a moderator. Hammer for you, sir. A hammer for you. Okay. Far Out Aliens. A hammer for you as well, good sir. Enjoy your hammer. With great power comes great responsibility. Oof, man. 3 ninjets. Is this what it feels like to be rich? I think I made it. When you're at the top, where can you go from here? Pine Finance says, David Feder says on Pine Finance, you can do limit buys. That's a good point. If anybody doesn't know, Pine.finance is a Uniswap front end that lets you do limit orders. So you can actually do limit orders in case you think the price is going to wick down, and maybe you can get filled at those lower prices, right? Hexologist, why are you not a moderator? I'm sorry, bro. That was just offensive. Metallic Elmo, moderator. Shadowy Brilliance, moderator. Hexadecimal, Banhammer for you. Cookie Boys, Banhammer for you. Got a little army of Thors now. Everyone's got their hammer. Sorry, guys. I don't pay enough attention to the moderator shit. So hopefully that calms things down. If anything was happening, I think it's all fine. It's just chill. People are just asking questions. That's another thing too, guys. If people ask questions, they're not always a concern troll, right? Just for asking a question. If people are concern trolling, I think they know deep down that they're concern trolling, and it's pretty obvious. But try to think about it for a second before you're just like, oh, concern troll, block. But I do get it. A lot of the times people are actually concern trolling. So there's a fine line, right? It's like a gray area. It's a spectrum, and it depends on how OG. It honestly depends on what mood everyone's in that day. It's funny. Don't forget your DLive etiquette and show us your chest before you end stream. Maybe if you're lucky, Escatar. That's for the private, the Patreons or the. That's for the OnlyFans guys. Children of the Grave, Elmo, press the comments. You just click their name. Oh, yeah, you just click on someone's name if you want to mute them or if you want to put them in a timeout. I think it's so funny that we put people in timeout. It's like going back to kindergarten. Oh, man. TKY Thought says, no, people that concern troll actually think they're helping. They're just dumb. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask all your critical questions in Telegram, especially one-on-one on Telegram is usually best. Then you won't get eaten alive by the OGs. The fucking OGs aren't going to hammer your ass too hard. But I'm all for being speculative or being skeptical, right? But I've already been through my skeptical phase, so it's weird when you come out on the other side and you're totally bought in. It becomes hard to see it from the perspective of when you weren't bought in. Nipples is a prom queen. Hey, Cookie Boy says promoting Hex on OnlyFans might be a good idea. It's really not a bad idea at all. Like if there's anybody that's on OnlyFans right now and maybe you offer some sexy pictures to if you get paid in Hex only, like maybe there's a Hex contribution. Maybe there's something you could do there, right? Like unlock this video for 1 million Hex or something like that. It's really not a bad idea. I know it's funny, but not a bad idea. Also, I don't know if we want to be known as the OnlyFans coin, but yeah. OnlyFans, he streams topless. Yeah, that's a good idea, hexadecimal. Maybe in another life. Hey guys, I know Hexologist is going to go on pretty soon. I've been going for 1 hour and 30. So I will. Thomas. Chat, you're funny. You guys are funny. Yeah, I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm tired of talking, and it's been great hanging out with all you guys. Go hang out on DLive at DLive.tv/hexologist. Toss some lemons at your hexo, and yeah, you can find me on OnlyFans later. Just kidding. Hex is the DeFi. That's right, Cookie Boys. Metallic Elmo says, if there's one thing I hate, it's Reddit. I gotta agree with you, man. Reddit is just a clusterfuck. Anyway, see you guys later. I'm done. I'm not showing you my chest. You should be so lucky. Oh, are you talking about the DLive chest? Let's distribute those rewards, huh? Okay, DLive chest in 30 seconds, and then I'm out. Squirt some lemons on your hexo. Fuck you. No, take my lemons, bro. Yeah. See, Reddit really devolved over time. Communities in general tend to devolve over time. That's why the Bitcoiners were kind of actually cypherpunks back in the day, and now they're just sellouts. Same thing's probably going to happen to Hex in 15 years. But for now, Hex is the most badass community around. Hey, congrats, Children of the Grave, Cookie Boys, Hex Can Sweat, David Fetter, Crypto Learner. You all won some of those sweet, sweet lemons. So I showed you my chest. Now it's time for you to show me yours. All right, boys. Have a good rest of your day. Keep calm and Hex on. See ya.